How's it going, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to the channel. So as of a few hours ago, House Democrats actually unveiled a $3 trillion coronavirus relief bill. This comes as unemployment rates have reached all-time highs since the Great Depression at almost 15%, and the coronavirus cases keep going up in America. House Democrats really want this bill to get the point across that they want money into the economy now to help the American people and to help businesses and local governments. Now, this bill is over 1,800 pages long, so I'm going to give you all the brief details of this entire package, what it means for future stimulus checks, what it means for businesses, and what it means for local governments. And just as a quick reminder, go down below, hit subscribe with the alert bell so you don't miss any other future stimulus check or stimulus update videos. And I just wanted to let you guys know I'm making this video very fast, so if the editing is not up to what my usual videos are, that is why. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna go over the list of everything that is in this $3 trillion stimulus relief bill. And just as a reminder, this is a House Democrat bill. The House is controlled by the Democrats, the Senate is controlled by the Republicans. So if this does pass in the House, I do expect the Senate to either switch it up a little or maybe deny this flat out. But here are all the details that you need to know. Okay, so first up, there is going to be $1 trillion in relief for state and local governments. So that is a third of the entire $3 trillion proposal is going towards state and local governments. And then what you guys have all been waiting for, a second stimulus check or a second round of direct deposits would be proposed for $1,200 per person and up to $6,000 for a household. Also included is about $200 billion for hazard pay for essential workers who face a heightened health risk during the coronavirus. Now, this article doesn't say who that would entail, but I would assume healthcare officials and maybe even up to grocery store employees and other employees that have to come into contact with a lot of people. $75 billion of the $3 trillion would go towards coronavirus testing and contact tracing, a key effort to restart businesses to make sure the virus does not spread any further. There would also be an extension of the $600 per week federal unemployment insurance benefit. So that $600 unemployment benefit that some of you might be getting now, that would be extended in this bill if passed. $175 billion is being proposed for rent, mortgage, and utility assistance. There also is going to be subsidies and a special Affordable Care Act enrollment period for people who lose their employee-sponsored health coverage. There also is going to be money towards keeping employees on payroll for small businesses, such as a $10 billion in emergency disaster assistance grants and a strengthened employee retention tax credit. Now, Republicans have wanted a tax credit, so that is good that the Democrats have put this in the bill that caters to the Republicans, saying they will not accept a bill without a tax credit. There also would be money for election safety during the pandemic and provisions to make voting by mail easier. And last but not least, relief for the U.S. Postal Service. As everyone knows, you guys still have to get your mail, you guys still want your mail, so the U.S. Postal Service will be taken care of also in this proposed bill. So those are all of the main details of this House Democrat $3 trillion relief bill. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be called the CARES Act 2 if enacted and passed, so that's what I'll be referring to it as. But if it does get another name, I'll let you guys know. Now, even this article, I'm sourcing this from CNBC, they do say if it does pass in the House, the Senate will likely try to block it or try to make some revisions to it that fit their mold a little better. But this is good that there's at least a dialogue. There's some things in writing that they then can debate over and see what can give from either side. Now, the Senate and the White House have come on record recently saying they don't want to jump into a fourth stimulus package or the CARES Act 2, something like this, too fast. They would rather wait a couple weeks, see how the coronavirus is doing. Is the infection rate going up? Are places opening back up and seeing spikes in infection? or has the economy been getting better? That's kind of their stance, but the Democrats have put this bill out there so everyone can see and everyone can see what is actually being proposed. There is now over 1.3 million COVID-19 cases, and there is over 80,000 American deaths so far. So if this number keeps rising, I think this bill will keep gaining more traction. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this new $3 trillion stimulus package proposal by House Democrats. Let me know if it's good, if you think it's too much or too little. Let me know down below, and be sure to give this video a like if this is the first time you are seeing about this bill. Be sure to go to my channel, check out my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other updates about stimulus checks or stimulus packages. Have a great one.